Hey everyone, Oscar here, your favorite recreation coordinator for the City of San Bernardino Park Recreation and Community Services Department. And I'm joined by my friend,
Dolores.
She's a recreation specialist at the Ruben Campos Community Center. Today, we're gonna be doing the activity inside of our grab and go activity box. We're gonna do the paint by numbers activity. So I have mine, Dolores has hers. And let's get started. So first thing, we're gonna grab our cardboard easel that we made the other day. Then we're gonna grab our fancy schmancy rock that we collected so that our future craft is ready to go. We're gonna place it inside our box. We'll make sure that the box doesn't move, and we're good to go. Grab the tape, and let's tape our drawing down. Once we have our drawing ready, set to go, we're gonna grab our color key and we're gonna coordinate these colors. So inside of your grab and go activity box, you should have watercolor paints. If you have watercolor, make sure you have your own water. Oops. Make sure you have your water. There should also be markers and crayons. And it's up to you to decide whether you want the markers or you want to use the crayons or if you want to use the watercolor paints. No judgment. It's your decision. So the thing with the color key is that all the colors are blank, so that you have the option of picking your own colors. What are you gonna use, Dolores? Are you gonna use the watercolors, the crayons, the markers?
No, I think I'm gonna use the markers and then I'll probably use the crayons.
And the crayons.
Yeah. So that way I can outline mine and then like color it in with the crayon.
Perfect. So there's actually 5 different drawings for this activity. Depending on which box you got or how many people were in your family, you may have different designs. The older kids got this one. This is kind of like a generic one we use for everybody. But it has 13 different colors. So you'll see 13 different spots on your color key to add your colors to.
Yeah, and you can have fun with it. You can mix colors. You can do 2 colors, the same one.
Yeah, okay. You can add stripes. I think I'm gonna do stripes.
Like Twilight Zone?
Like the Twilight Zone. Okay, cool. So then Dolores right now, she has the rainbow one.
Yes.
But there's also an image of a birdie, there's a snail, there's a flower pot as well. So just have fun with it. But the color key the color key for those ones are all the same, but it's up to you to decide which colors you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the watercolor paints on this. So I'm gonna grab my water, dip my water, and I'm gonna start coloring. So first one is gonna be the color red.
Should we look at it or should we make it a surprise?
It could be a surprise. I'm just gonna go down the line and go
Like
back.
we're just gonna put colors.
I'm gonna do red. Red is gonna be my number 1.
And then my number 1 is gonna be purple.
Red is gonna be my number 1.
And let's see. Number 2, I'm gonna do orange.
I'm gonna do yellow first.
Three, green. Blue.
Let's do this water, make it close to me. Switch this out right here. Paper towels. Forgot to mention the paper towels. They're right here.
It's always good to have paper towels. Just in case.
Just in case. actually going to do green on number 5 because if the green is too close to the red, Mr. Oscar can't see it because it's colorblind. The same with the orange, so let's grab the orange. Let's do the orange will be number 7 for me.
I'll leave number 9 blank for right now, because I don't want to use black on there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started tracing lines. Number 1 is my cloud. Hopefully I can do this neatly.
Oh, purple and blue need to be separated for me as well. Purple will be 3.
So are you going to be experimenting?
I think I'm gonna mix some colors here. Let's see what kind of colors I get. And blue will be number 8. Or maybe I have it backwards. Maybe blue is number 3 and purple is number 8. Did I miss a color?
I think we only have 8 colors, right?
We have 8 colors, but the black is a little funky. Black I will do is number 6. Who's number 6 on my paper? Oh, perfect. Black will be number 6 because black is actually the inner circle of these flowers.
Okay. So my outlines are going to be that straight, but it should be fine.
For the watercolors, got to be a little careful. Make sure not to use too much water so it doesn't drip down on your easel and mix down.
Unless you want a tie-dye effect.
That's true.
I don't know. That's in right now.
Ooh, maybe we could do a tie-dye activity.
For our next workbooks?
Yeah. Number 6. And all you do, super simple, super easy, is you just kind of follow the numbers on your color key and fill in the numbers inside of your painting. So I think I have all of number 6's done. Just double checking to see if I have another 6 somewhere. Oh, I do. I have another 6 here.
I think for my last number, number 9, I'm going to do probably some polka dots.
Need a little bit of water. Just a little bit. Remember, you don't need that much. You just could dip your paintbrush in your water. Just give it a little spin and then add it to your paint. And it should do the trick. And then just kind of spread it around your painting. And don't worry if you color outside the lines, because I'm not worried that I just did that. Cool, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch to number 1, which was the red. Looks like I need a little bit of water. And then just start coloring your number 1s. So I have a 1 here. Now you might be wondering why we're doing this. Like, wait a minute. We're gonna have 8 colors. And this activity requires 13. You're right. That's true. Those are fun facts. Let me show you some alternatives. Once I finish coloring this number 1 spot. You know, or maybe you're like Miss Dolores and you started using both the markers and the crayons. You know, maybe that's what you did for this activity. In that case, you have different textures. Your painting, your paint by numbers painting will have different textures.
That's true. Mine is getting the pattern from the box. Which is another experiment we should do.
Ooh.
Where we can
Tracing.
get like rocks or leaves. And
Quarters.
just color over it, quarters, and then just color over them to see how they come out on the paper.
So let's try a little color mixing. So I'm gonna grab my blue, and I'm gonna do it for the 13. I'm gonna grab my blue, place it on my color key, and then I'm gonna grab a little bit of orange. And then these colors, the color mixing you kind of want, I think you should wait. I suggest you should wait towards the end of your drawing. Because if you start mixing colors before, you'll lose the colors in the beginning. All right, so now we got kind of like a grayish, bluish gray, I hope. And then we can start using it to color our 13. I'm using it right off the color key. You don't have to use it right off the color key. You could use another surface, maybe like a paint palette.
Or a paper plate.
Or a paper plate. Paper plate would be perfect. You know, or once you finish with this, just start mixing colors. Grab the blue, grab the orange, mix it together. You know, well, hopefully you can see this in the camera. I added a little more blue into the 13, into our 13th color. And you see how it came out a little more blue. Darker. Don't worry if it does that. That's okay. Or maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you just want to make stripes. So instead of mixing colors, you know, that'll be our number 10. You know, we make a stripe. So then when we go to our number 10 spot on our drawing, we'll make stripes. And the stripes could go any way you want them to. We're gonna make them go towards the right of the paper. Or maybe you want them to go that way, towards the left of the paper, or maybe you want them to go horizontally, you know, or vertically, straight up and down. It's up to you. And yeah, have fun with this. Share your drawings with us on social media. Tag us, send us a message.
Kind of finished mine.
Send us a message and let us know what your guys' painting looks like. This is mine so far. I'll be sharing mine later.
This is mine. I ended up going with a purple cloud.
Okay.
Seemed like nice.
Maybe it's raining or something.
Well, it is raining.
And it's filled up with water, dark water.
Hopefully no frogs. What frogs do if there's a tornado, they get sucked into the thing and then like.
Oh my gosh. That's a silence experiment right there. All right, my friends, make sure you guys share your painting with us. We'll see you guys online.